Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The task force's report on the operations of American Iron and Metal and the September 14th fire contains some extraordinary findings. Testing after the finding found hazardous metals such as lead, particularly harmful to children, at levels which exceed human health criteria by up to 18 times the allowable levels, and ecological health criteria exceeded by over 1,890 times allowable levels. Mr. Speaker, that fire should have never happened. The company promised hazardous materials would never be brought onto the site, an assurance that the task force discovered had been unfulfilled. Hazardous materials that explode and cause fires. Mr. Speaker, why did the Minister of Environment not stop the company from bringing those hazardous materials onto the AIM site when it was clear that's what was causing the explosions and the fires? Why did he fail at his job?
Minister of Justice and Attorney General.
Well, Mr. Speaker, thank you for the question. That's a legitimate question. The circumstances with respect to AIM, you need to remember they were on the property of the Port of St. John. They were a tenant of the Port of St. John. They had an operating permit from Environment, which they applied for. And when they applied for that operating permit, they made certain representations and conditions with respect to compliance. That appears clear from the task force that those representations have not been followed. Accordingly, government will look at that very seriously with respect to any application that AIM may make. Today, the environmental permit has been withdrawn. The thing about the AIM operation is it's an ongoing thing. Metal comes in and metal comes out, and ships get loaded and ships get unloaded. It's almost what you would describe as a moving target. We're going to deal with that. It's a good question.
Thank you, Minister. Member for Fredericton-South and Leader of this Party.
Mr. Speaker, last week the Minister of Environment, or this week, decided to give his permission for Coastal Shell Products in Rishabukto to continue to operate for another 9 months. Mr. Speaker, the air pollution from this plant is causing children in the nearby school to throw up, to vomit. It's that bad. Families can't use their home ventilation systems, leading to a reduction in their own indoor air quality. This is disgusting. In the old days, Mr. Speaker, political apologists for the industrial air pollution in St. John used to say, that's just the smell of money while people's health was damaged. Is that the way the minister thinks, Mr. Speaker? Does the Minister of Environment think the puke-inducing stink from Coastal Shell Products is the smell of money? Is that why he gave them permission to keep polluting the people's lives in Rishabukto?
Minister of Environment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the question across the way. As the member knows, there is a process in place. There was a pilot in place as well to reduce the emissions and the odors there. During the court injunction, which, by the way, the judge the other day sided with Coastal Shell that it wasn't substantiated. However, they will not be opened up between mid-December and spring because it's not lobster season, crab season, and shrimp. But anyway, they're working for that mitigation. They're putting $1 or $2 million into it to make the difference by next summer. And hopefully that will take place, reduce the problems in the area. We do take it seriously. If you remember correctly again, and I have to bring it up here, that it was the Liberal government in 2016 that invested $2.9 million to put it where it is today, and again, we're wearing it. Location, location, location. Each of these things you see, I really don't believe it was meant to be what it is today at that time. Thank you.